Three rules, that's the whole system. Money comes in, it gets invested, bills get paid, dividends pay down the loans, and it's all automated. I don't touch anything. So to be clear, in order for me to accomplish this, I had to create 3 cash accounts in M1. Each one has their purpose. Each one does things different, and I'm going to go over each one. So let's start with the first one. Okay, so the first account I call is deposits and invest. When my deposits and invest account goes over $250, everything above the threshold automatically sweeps into the Freedom of Time portfolio and it gets fully invested. Why did I pick $250? Right now, that's just a buffer for me to have some money on the side just in case for an emergency. But I just like to have something float in there. So the moment a deposit hits from my paycheck, a side transfer, whatever, everything over $250 flows straight into the portfolio. No decisions required, no login, it just happens. This is how you stop letting money sit idle. This eliminates that hesitation entirely. The money moves before I even think about it once it gets deposited. On to the second account, which I call bill pay and borrow. This account is where all the bills get deducted out of, but it does have a different rule from the first account. So when my bill pay and borrow account drops below $25, M1 automatically pulls from my margin to refill back up to $110. The $110 covers my AT&T bill, but it does have a $10 buffer just in case if the bill goes up. But the bill goes out, the account drops below 25, the rule fires, margin refills it, and then the bill gets paid and I never touch it. Look on the screen, there is another rule called until reaching a total borrow percent of 12%. The 12% cap is a safety rail. If my margin balance ever hits 12% of the portfolio value, the rule stops borrowing. That keeps me well below the danger zone for a margin call. Right now, I'm sitting about 1.7% LTV. So there is a lot of room. So let's talk about the third account, which is called income dividends. This one has a rule different from the other two, but every dollar of dividends above $1 automatically sweeps to pay down the margin loan. So the portfolio is literally paying off its own debt. Right now, dividends are small, about $24 a month. So that's pretty much nothing. But as the portfolio grows and the dividends increase, this rule becomes the thing that keeps the loan from compounding on itself. Eventually, at phase 5, around $30,000 in the portfolio value, dividends will fully cover the interest automatically. There's also a rule I have until reaching a total borrow percent of 0%. The 0% means it keeps paying down the loan until it's completely gone, if the dividends are even large enough. And that's the long-term vision. Money comes in, gets invested automatically. Bills come due, portfolio borrows automatically. Dividends arrive, debt gets paid down automatically. The whole system runs on its own. My job is to keep funding the account. And over time, as my portfolio grows, the dividends grow. As dividends grow, the borrowing gets paid back down faster. As the borrow capacity grows, I can cover more without selling. The cycle just compounds on itself. And it's the foundation of how I'm building towards the point where the portfolio fully funds my life. As the account grows, I'll update the rules, higher buffers, more bills on margin, bigger dividend sweeps, but the structure stays the same. 3 rules, fully automated, running in the background while I keep adding money. Drop a comment and let me know if you use M1 and if you're using smart transfers and what does your configuration look like. I love to see how other people are running this. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to follow along, and I'll see you on the next video.